Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Corey. Hello, Greg. Hello, friends. Let me turn these mics up so I can hear myself in them a little bit. Be able to hear things. That's probably important. Hearing, I hear. Hello, Greg. Hello, Corey. Hello, Mike. Those are the three names I don't have in the bucket yet. Let me get those in there. Hi, guys. We're going to do a live comic sale. Good seeing you. It's good to see you on another new comic book day. Happy New Comic Day to everybody. Let me pop some cameras on. No one's won yet. That's not a thing yet. Song. Stop. There's no winner yet. Woot Woot Wednesday to all. Yes, hello. Celine will be here momentarily. We just scarfed down some food. So she is coming back from diligently taking care of our plates and being way too kind. She both made the food and now she's like taking care of all that stuff. But I've been at the comic shop all day. Here's what we'll be giving away here in just 13 short minutes. Got a Psylocke variant, a Magic Jenny Frison variant, a 1970s romance comic from Marvel, back when Marvel would do romance comics. Come on, darling, with your brains, beauty, and my brains, we can really go places. She's so beautiful, I could never take him away from her. He doesn't even know I'm alive. The man who can't be mine. Yeah, we'll put that there. Marvel Tales number 90. Marvel Tales starring Spiderman and Kraven the Hunter. Some new characters I've never heard of before. That looks like a good book. Here's Amazing Spider-Man Rose Besh variant. We'll be giving all those away here in just 12 minutes. People that are in the bucket already. I've got Greg. I've got Corey. I've got Jason. Actually, I don't have Jason. I lied about the Jason part. Jason's not in there yet. Let me get Jason in there. I'm a dirty liar. Dirty, dirty liar. I did get Greg and Corey and Mike. Mark, I think I got you if you shared. That's the only thing I can't confirm, so just let me know if you shared. Melzak, I got in there. Kevin, I got in there. Kevin, I have lots of Mad magazines this evening. Be a very Kevin evening. Michelle and Marty. Am I talking to Lena? She's around here somewhere. She ran off. Got this bustlin', what's this called? 80s synthwave mixtape going in the background. So we got that going for us. How's everyone doing? How's your Wednesday? The cat that I was definitely trying to keep out of here just wandered in because Lena left the door open. So that will probably become a problem later. Knowing life and you know our cats. But we got names in the bucket. We got 10 more minutes before we give away something. If a handful of people pile in, I'll add a book. Yeah, I'm excited for tonight. We got some good stuff. Some good stuff. Like I was saying to Kevin, lots of Mad magazines. So many Mad magazines. They just popped in this week. It's been a week of just like, oh, there's a collection. Oh, there's a collection. Oh, there's a collection. Hey, beautiful.
Hello. I
had the door shut to keep the cold air in and keep Pete out, and
let the Pete in. He just wants to be cozy.
Yeah, he just tends to mess with the comic boxes and things.
He does all. He's a good boy. He wants to lay in front of the air conditioner. He's had a long day.
He's had a long day of being a cat. Getting for sale books ready. If you're new to our show, we put R's, A's, and B's on the backs of all of our books. You're trying to spell rad. If you spell rad, then we give you $5 off of everything. Any X-Men 129? I had one, and I sold it to you last week, so.
My phone is over there. Will you hand it to me?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Theoretically, yes. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Uncanny. It's uncanny that I already sold it to you. Yeah. Got 8 more minutes to get in for this giveaway.
My phone memories keep showing me baby waffles and baby pancakes when they were kittens.
Greg says, hello, Lena or Peach.
Hello.
Any signed Wolverine number ones? I had one. You bought it. I do have its mate here somewhere. I could try to find it. Trying to. Where it went. It's here somewhere.
Where did Pete go?
He's here somewhere to cause problems.
That's so mean, Jeff.
Am I wrong, though?
No, he's literally laying by the pillows, just like sitting and being a good cat. He's been good all day.
Mm-hmm.
He has!
Mm-hmm.
Like, he literally has. He hasn't chewed on anything or been crazy. He just has been sitting around.
I love him. He is definitely a little problem starter.
I don't know. I think it's just when it's me and him, he's pretty chill. I think it's you, and when he wants your attention, he's like, I'm gonna ruin things, because that's how I get attention. To be fair, he does it to me too when you're there. But when it's just me and him, chilling. Goodness gracious.
Yeah?
Yeah.
5 minutes till the giveaway. You excited?
Yeah, sure. It's been a long day of moving stuff.
Now you abandoned me.
I'm sorry. I had to move furniture. This music is interesting.
It feels better than the gnome music we've been doing lately, so like
Yeah, no. It just feels vibey.
what's wrong with vibey?
Nothing. I was listening to like chiptune kind of music earlier. I don't know if anyone knows what that is, but like Snail's House and stuff. And like Spotify made a playlist and it was like all chiptune stuff, but it got really weird at one point. Like it like was scary chiptune music.
Okay.
It went from like very cheerful to like very like this is a horror game like music, and I was just super uncomfortable because I was like just walking around alone in the house, and like it's already a weird day because it's gonna storm soon, and so like just everything's all dreary, and I'm just like I don't like this vibe. I liked it better when it was happy, cheerful music, and it wasn't at some point. No. And then TikTok kept showing me like horror shit because apparently it knew that I was anxious, so it was like, I'm gonna scare you even more.
That sounds like TikTok. El Kakoi, tell me how to say your name. Says, how do I pay for stuff? I get the time to invoice you, like I meant to today for your one auction book, but that was not in the cards because Selena stayed home and I got
PayPal
slammed.
Though, so
yeah, Selena stayed home today working on like we have a trash bin and we've been trying to clear out the. And normally that leaves plenty of time for me to do things like shipping and invoicing, and I got none of that done today. It was a good problem to have. The store was just busy, like all day long. 2 minutes to get into this giveaway.
Blaming me for it. I see how it is.
I mean, I wasn't blaming you. I was just like stating the nature of
the nature
how things
of
landed.
facts.
The nature of facts. I forgot to do this part too. Is you earn additional entry. Okay, we got that ready to go. Alright, 2 minutes left to get this amazing Spider-Man Rose Besh variant. The 1970s Marvel romance. The Magic Jenny Frizen variant. The Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man 1970s Spider-Man reprint, or the Psylocke variant. All of these we will give away in just 1 minute. Can I show up in the store and pay? Absolutely. That is always an option. We are there Tuesdays through Saturdays, 12 to 5.
Or 10 to 7 on Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays for New Comic Day, we're open extra hours. And if it says we open at 12 and it's like 12:07, we're on our way. We're trying.
Yeah.
we're gonna get there.
We had been doing real good for a while. We would show up really early, but like just not having to get up to take the kids to school is kind of like messing with my sleep schedule, so we're trying though.
Time for giveaway.
Trying to reset it. Okay. Alright. Giveaway time. First person who gets to pick is... I don't know what that says.
It says Mark.
Mark.
If you're still here, you get to pick.
Yeah, I don't know, Jason. I was wondering that too at one point. Like, It looks like it. But it also looks like chicken, kind of. So I don't know. I need a permanent... Oh, there it is. Never mind.
Yeah, it's an early... It's not a reprint of Marvel Tales. Every issue of Marvel Tales is a reprint of an earlier issue. You're still here. Okay, you get to pick from one of those 5. It's your free book.
Yeah. Congrats.
Yeah, so Marvel Tales, even the first issue of Marvel Tales, or we have still floating around a Marvel Tales number 3, and it reprints a bunch of first appearances. So, like, every Marvel Tales is a reprint. They're just like early old reprints that they did in the 60s and 70s.
Jeffrey, what were the choices?
Choices are Amazing Spider-Man Rose Besh variant. Behind it is a 1970s Marvel romance comic called My Love. Behind that is Magic, the Jenny Frison variant. Then we have a Marvel Tales. I can't remember which issue of Amazing Spider-Man that reprints, but that reprints one of them. And then Psylocke, the Psylocke variant. So you get to pick one of those.
How many books are up there?
5.
Okay. Wanted to make sure I counted correctly. What is this? Aw. It's cute.
Are you just stealing that?
No. I'll be nice and not steal it. I just thought it was cute.
It is.
Okay. Jeffrey, will you grab the one comic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Thank you.
Who's next?
Jason. Let me know what comic you would like. Okay, Psylocke. That's not the right one.
I believe in you.
Thank you. I've almost got it. I just have really short arms, and this chair is further away than it normally is, so. Next person who gets to pick is Marty. Marty, let me know what book you would like. Out of these 3 books. You got a hefty pile going there, Jeffrey.
I do.
I can't wait to like speed run through those. Whoosh. Bulky. Next person who gets to pick is Corey. Corey, let me know out of these 2 books which one you'd like. You can see Pete in the background, just like chilling.
Just vibing.
Yeah. He's like, no, Mom, I'm taking a bath. Okay. And then Aaron Melzak, you get the Magic. Congratulations, everybody.
Awesome. We're gonna sell books now.
Yeah.
All right, so we dump every name out of the bucket, and then we start over at this point.
Yes.
So if you do all those same things, you get in the bucket again. But otherwise, it's an empty bucket now. And then every time you buy a book, that now you get your name in the bucket a second time.
Yep.
And then all the books have R's, A's, and D's on them. If you spell rad, you get $5 off everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, first book going up is The Avengers 273. It's an anniversary cover. Next, we got Thor 350. We have a Bring On the Bad Guys #1 promo poster. I can open it and show you if you want, but it's just not gonna fit if I do that right this second. Marty gets an A. Greg gets a D. And then we got the Super Friends from 1997, number 3.
Not 1997.
What? Sorry, 1977. I have, what is that thing where you read things wrong? Dyslexia? Is that what it is? Dyslexia?
Yeah.
Okay. House 2, the second story, number 1. Oops, sorry. Jason gets an R. Heat Seeker Exposed, number 1, Art Germ cover. Marty gets an R.
I wrote in it matey before.
Secret Wars 2, number 2. It's the first Hate Monger. Aaron Melzak for that Heat Seeker first. Is that right?
That's what I have on my screen over here too. Yeah.
Okay. Melzak gets a D. I meant to bring in my iPad too so we could have a second screen, but I forgot.
It happens. Is that a D for Melzak?
Yeah. I know this is normally called something else, but it's drama. But it's something else usually, right? Yeah, Dawn. But drama. 1 of 1. So it's a one-shot Linsner cover. Ow. My arms. I'll just scoot that this way a little bit. There we go. Alright, I have Marty for the Secret Wars first. Is that right?
Yep, I have Marty, then El Koi.
Marty
So Marty's
gets
stuck in there first.
R. Got
Marty has an R already.
Okay, sorry.
I was making sure people knew.
Uncanny X-Men number 229. It's the first Reavers. This is the book I was talking about earlier that was really cute. It's a Calvin and Hobbes Lazy Sunday book. It's a collection of Sunday Calvin and Hobbes cartoons. It's very thick.
Thick.
Mad number 277 from March of 1988.
That comic's mad. It's mad. You know it.
Greg gets a D.
Greg has a D already. He'll get in the bucket again there.
Okay. I have
Michelle, then Marty, then Melzak.
Yep, that's what I have as well. Oh, no.
You throwing stuff over there?
I didn't mean to. Okay. Michelle gets an A. Oh, there's a dinosaur on the back of this.
It's Michelle's first one on the board.
And then I have Jason gets an R. It's okay, Jason. It didn't affect anything. It landed flat.
She's lying to you. Don't listen to her.
I wouldn't lie. I would be like, hey, the comic.
Just throw Jason's books on the floor. Jeez.
Listen, if somebody didn't set up the table to where I cannot get super near it, yeah, if you want to move it closer. Hold on. This fucking microphone. There we go. Maybe, perhaps. Okay. I figured it out. Alright, moving on. Got Batman, Death in the Family, number 4.
Kyle says, I tune into Lena saying it's very thick and someone gets an A. This show is weird.
Daredevil 231 and 232, so 2 issues from 1986. That's 2 for 5. Lady Death number 5. It's this cool black and white cover. It kind of looks sketchy too, like not sketchy as in weird, but sketchy as in like sketch.
Yeah.
Like draw. Yeah. I figured it made sense. I wanted to clarify though. Okay. Got Marty gets a star.
Oh. That means...
You gotta turn off your cyberpunk music. Congrats.
Alright, Cyberpunk movie music comes back.
I have Greg first for the Daredevils. Is that correct?
Yeah, I have Greg, then Jason.
Okay, Greg gets a D.
Greg has a D. Poor Greg.
I'm sorry.
You're just giving him nothing but D's today.
Sorry.
Quit giving Greg the D.
So whenever I say "is that correct," I get like thrust back into the McDonald's days because every single time that we had an order come through the headset, we had to repeat their order and say "is that correct," or they would yell at us. So it's like ingrained in my brain forever now that like when I'm asking for clarification on something, I'm like, "is that correct?" in the most customer service ass voice. McDonald's has forever changed me.
I just always hear Chris Farley going, "That is correct."
The Roadrunner. What number is that? I don't know.
You're gonna have to look on the inside.
I know. I figured that out.
Oh my goodness.
Number 14. Alright, good. I love you too, Greg. I'm sorry that Jeff keeps writing D's on the back of books. You should be nicer. It's Jeff's fault.
It's always my fault.
Well, you said it, not me. Mike Renner gets an R. Uncanny X-Men 268. It's the iconic Jim Lee cover.
Iconic.
Another Mad, number 292 from 1990. I think that's a super early Mario.
Yes.
Yes, super early Mario.
Look at that thing. It's so cool.
That is cool. Why is he hitting the TV though? All right, Mark gets an R. Alrighty, I have Greg first for the X-Men, is that right?
I have Greg, then L, then Jason.
Okay, yep, that's what I have as well. So Greg. And then Greg got an A. Greg, you got an A. And then Jason got an R.
Jason has an R already.
I'm sorry.
Greg needs that A though. Helps if I type A and not S. There you go.
Alrighty. We got Imperial Hulk? Or just Imperial?
Just Imperial.
Oh, alright.
The new Marvel miniseries that started today.
Why does she look like that? What's wrong with her torso?
I don't know. I have to read the comics to find out.
I will. Anyway, it's a variant edition number 1, and it's a Peach Momoko. Is she supposed to look like Hulk, or is she like a goblin?
I've not read the issue yet.
Oh my lord. Okay. You're supposed to do these things, Draft. Jeez. Transformers, number 3.
I would have loved to have read more comics today. We were busy.
Yeah. I have Melzak for the Imperial first, is that right?
I have Melzak, then Greg, then Michelle.
Yes, that is what I have as well. So Melzak gets a D.
Gets a what?
A D.
He has a D.
Mad 257 from 1985. It's a nude beach cover. It'll. There we go. Alright. L gets an R. That's.
L gets an R.
Yes. X-Men Uncanny X-Men Annual number 7. Kevin gets a D. got X-Men number 17. It's a variant edition. It's magic. She's like ripped in this cover. Look at them abs, bro. Greg gets an A. Jeff, you put two X-Men's next to each other.
Sorry.
Okay. If Marty meant the...
Greg has an A.
Okay. If Marty was talking about the magic cover, then Marty gets it. But if not, then Melzek is the next one. That's what I have on my screen. And then Mike Grinner gets an A. Okay, you were talking about the X-Men or the magic cover. I can't talk. If that's the case, Marty gets an R. Did that come out this week?
Yep.
Okay. I just didn't see it on the wall. Did you hide it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Silver Surfer 56. It's a classic cover. A classic. Got Wolverine number 4. Frank Miller. Tales of the Unexpected. The Menace of the Fireball. Stressful. Number 19, and it's from 1957. It's a horror sci-fi. I bet that's how the dinosaurs felt.
I have L, then Greg, then Marty, all saying silver.
I have L first as well. If that is the case, then L gets an R.
L already has an R, but
Okay.
get their name in the bucket again.
And Jason gets a star. I'll move that over here.
That cover of that House 2, the second story, is like so cool. Apparently, that's a weird horror movie called House 2, the second story.
Oh, okay.
And that's the comic book tie-in for the weird horror movie I never
Is he a
heard.
pirate or a fireman?
I have no idea.
Okay. Interesting.
I'd never heard of that horror movie before, but the comic tie-in looks rad.
Yeah. Gen 13, Chapter 4, Number 2. Smurfs 1 and 2 for $15. Azrael number 1 from 1995, and it's signed by, is it Joe Quesada?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. Imperial number 1, Scotty Young variant. Michelle gets a star. Alright. I have... Hold on. I think I have Jason first for Imperial.
I have Greg says viral, then Jason saying Imperial, then Marty saying Scotty.
Kevin said Smurfs are to me what Minions are to Lena. I'm not particularly fond of Smurfs either.
And then Greg said Atrial, and then said still.
So Jason was there first?
I think. Oh, because I think Greg's trying to say Azrael.
Okay. That's what I thought too, because all those letters are near what that's supposed to be on a keyboard.
That makes more sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to interpret.
If that is the case, then Jason gets an A.
And if that's the case... Oops, I forgot to do it twice.
You're so rad. 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 You're so rad.
Okay, cool. We got you, Greg. And Greg gets a star. Ah. Sorry, my glasses were really cold and I touched them to my face and it scared me. Anyways, congratulations. What?
It's just a very funny thing.
Well, because they don't sit like touching my face all the time, you know, like right here. The like frames and the glasses part of them, they don't touch my nose all the time. And then I pushed them up and they touched my eyelids and they were cold. Anyway, Rock and Roll Comics Metallica number 2. Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion number 1. There's a lot happening in this cover. Like, a lot. Everybody is on that cover. Oh, cool. Another Pop Kill number 4. And it's a J. Scott Campbell. And she's chilling in, like, a glass of Coke, apparently. George of the Jungle. I gotta look on the inside real quick. Number 2. Bro.
With Tom Slick and Super Chicken.
Super Chicken?
Yeah. You a crime will take a licking with the Super Chicken. Do you remember Super Chicken?
No, actually I don't, because I'm not 40. Sorry. Unfortunately.
That's mean. That was mean.
How does that mean? I'm stating a fact.
I'm also not 40.
You're 38. That's close. I'm rounding up, okay? L gets a D. Can I pick from this pile now?
Yep.
Alright, we've got Spawn, number 29. Does Spawn saves children?
Yeah.
That's adorable. Draculina number 11 from 1991. It's a gorgasm, apparently.
Excuse me?
Oh, there's like a cool stuff on the back too. That's neat. It's like a magazine, yeah. Or magazine size at least. Mad number 299 is the Simpsons cover. Batman's Detective Comics from 1977. Exquisite Corpses blind bag. Porky Pig number 104. Yeah. Got Uncanny X-Men 270. It is from 1990 and it is double signed by Chris Claremont and Jim Lee. And it's a slab. I'll try to get it in there, like, I can't. I'm trying. Hold on. Let me do some finagling. Because I got people picking things anyway, so. Okay.
Oh, did Greg claim that before you even got it up there?
Well, I put it up there and then it was sliding, so I took it back. But if you're claiming it, Greg, I'll take it back. Don't worry. Hold on one second though, because I have L for the blind bag first. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And then Jason gets an R for the Detective Comics.
What did L get for the blind bag?
Hold on. A.
No. That's.
You're so rad. 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 You're so rad.
It's a 3.5, I think.
Yeah,
This is
you're
3.5.
you're buying it not for the grade of the book, but for those verified signatures of Claremont and Jim Lee. That is basically what it comes down to, and that's why it's only $60.
Okay, and then we got Jason gets an A for the Mad.
Which I can tell you, you're not getting to a con and getting a signature from Jim Lee for less than $60, let alone Chris Claremont too. So
Solid. Greg gets a star. I got a paper cut.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Alright, we got another Mad number 283. The World to Come number 1, David Mack cover.
It came out today.
That did come out today. New Avengers number 11. It's the first Maya as Ronan.
Yeah, it's the issue where the girl who is Echo becomes Ronan.
Nice. Uncanny X-Men 289. Jeff just wrote kissing cover. So
That's what it is.
that's valid, I guess.
I know.
I think you can tell that they're kissing.
I know several people that collect solely kissing covers of like every comic.
Oh. Okay.
How'd you like the stickers, by the way?
Oh, that's cute. I love that.
Okay, I did that because we
should
had
do more of that. That's adorable. Greg gets a D, and Marty would like to know if I get workman's comp for the paper cut. And I'd like to say yes. Got Marty with that X-Men first, and Marty gets an A.
Got about 8 minutes to the giveaway, by the way.
Okay. Got another Mad. This one's 286. Special Midwinter Vacation issue. Got Tales of G.I. Joe 1 through 4. It's a set for $10. Marty gets an R.
He has an R already, but he'll get another. Greg said hi, Joe, but I think he meant G.I. Joe. Unless there's someone named Joe in the chat he's saying hi to that I'm unaware of.
Joe from You. He's in our chat. He's everywhere.
You like to buy comics.
That's not what he really sounds like, but it's okay. Hold on.
I watch you as you watch the Facebook Live comic book sale, wishing you'd read Chaucer, Dickens, anything.
Greg gets a D. We got another Mad
Greg has a D already.
Rock
but-
Super Special from 1991.
The cat's name Joe. No, his name is Pete.
I mean, he kind of looks like a Joe too. He's got a very like average human name face for a cat. You know what I mean?
Poor Pete. I think you're unique, Pete.
Pete's name was Joe. That'd be so funny.
Joe.
His dad's name was Batman because he's a black cat who looked like Batman.
He looked like Batman.
Like his very blocky face. He has like a square face.
What letter am I giving Jason?
Hold on. Gosh, an R. That's a weird
He has
R.
an R already.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, my cat.
Wait, do you want the Mad and the Rock Mad, or were you clarifying that you wanted the Rock Mad and not the other Mad? Let us know. What's up, Chris?
Hello. Alfred the cat. Porky Pig number 27. Pink Panther number
Just right. Okay.
55. Uncanny X-Men number 125. It's the first. Help me. I thought that said.
First cameo Mutant X.
Okay, that's what I thought, but then I thought it said cosmic, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Alright. Jason gets an A.
Jason has an A already.
Okay. Mike Renner gets an A, and Greg gets an A.
Mike has an A already. Greg, that'll be a win.
You're so rad. 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 You're so rad.
Congrats. We've got Amazing Spider-Man Newsstand Annual number 25 from 1991. X-Men versus Magneto 150. It's the first time Magneto's Holocaust origin is mentioned. Got X-Force number 5 from 1991. It's double signed by Rob Liefeld and Fabian
Oh, you got this. Been practicing
Nis-
for weeks.
Nicieza.
It's pretty close. Yeah.
Sure. I know it's Ieza at the end, I'm pretty sure.
I think you got it, but with a niece at the front.
Nicieza?
I think so. Don't. But like, Melzak has been
I'm
very.
so bad.
Melzak has been very kind to break it down for you every week, but I can't remember.
It's probably how teachers felt when they were trying to like teach me something new every week, and it just be like, we gotta roll it back. She doesn't understand.
So it's Wednesday on here. What day is Whatnot? I can't remember the schedule for some reason. Saturday nights on Whatnot.
Year. Uncanny X-Men 304. It's that neat, like, holographic. The man is stuck in that thing. He's stuck in there. He needs help.
Jason is grabbing that X-Force.
Okay.
Melzak said close enough. So
Thank
you got
you.
really close. And then it's just about giveaway time.
Jason gets a star.
Jason, that's going to do this.
Okay. And you said it's about giveaway time.
It's giveaway time officially, yeah. It's a very full cup.
Got it.
All right.
I'll be careful.
Do you
I
want to put them
guess.
up there?
Sure. Actually, you're better at explaining
Okay.
things. So.
All right, we have this X-Force, X-Factor. It's signed by Jeff Matsuda.
Oh, hold on.
So that's one of the things you could possibly win. Also have this Rob Liefeld New Mutants cover. It's New Mutants number 96. It's a newsstand. It's real close to, a pretty big issue there.
Mike Renner gets a D.
Okay, will you put his name in the bucket too, please?
Yeah.
This is the Amano variant of Batgirls. It was a team variant, pretty limited variant for retailers to get a hold of. Amano, of course, the person who did all the art for all the Final Fantasy games. This is a copy of Marvel Masterpieces signed by Dave Dorman. So there's 2 signed books up there. How about Moon Knight meets Ghost Rider? The Fist of Khonshu meets the Spirit of Vengeance. Donny Cates Venom #1, the Young Guns variant from that Donny Cates run. Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion, which came out today. Sorry, I put a lot of books in because you guys were putting lots of names in, and so like the more stuff you buy, the more stuff I give away. That's how it works. Mega City Vice, a Holds Judge Dredd book from 1990 that we're giving away for free. All right, so who's picking first, Selena?
Hold on, sorry. I got distracted.
Okay.
It's back. I got it. I just went back to the chat. First person who gets to pick is Marty. Marty, let me know what book you would like.
So 8 total, by the way.
Okay.
And what letter did Mike get?
A D.
Oh, that's also a win for Mike.
Congrats. Alright, Marty is picking mutants. Can you grab mutants for me?
Yeah.
Oh. Scared me. Thank you. Next person who gets to pick is Jason. Jason, let me know what book you'd like. Out of them, their books.
I was on it, Mike. I was just late. I was doing too many things at once.
Venom.
I got it.
Thanks. Alright. Oh, that's cool, Venom. Next person who gets to pick is Greg.
Mark says awesome giveaway. Thanks, man, for trying. Never know what's gonna pop up.
Which ones are signed?
The Marvel Masterpieces is signed, and the X Factor is signed. These two. Those two are signed. The X Factor is signed by Jeff Matsuda, and the Marvel Masterpieces is signed by Dave Dorman. Dave Dorman, sorry. Now that I read his name on the front, there's not an I there that I was adding to it. You seen the G.I. Joe movie? I was watching the VHS the other day. I love the G.I. Joe movie. It's not one I own on Steelbook yet. X Factor.
Alrighty, next person who gets to pick is Michelle.
So to update, we have Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion that came out today. Moon Knight meets Ghost Rider from back in the day, and then the Amano variant of Batgirl, the signed Marvel Masterpieces, and the 1990 Judge Dredd magazine. Are you upgrading in the store anytime soon? Probably, maybe.
We should set something up. I'd like to get a book graded.
Yeah, what book would you like to get
I don't
graded?
know, but I'd like to.
Okay.
I don't own any graded books. So,
Michelle's going with this.
okay. Next person who gets to pick is Greg. Greg, let me know what book you would like. Is there 3 books up there?
There's 4.
There's 4. Okay, I need to pick one more person. Last person. Their sticky note is sticking to the thingy.
Chris says my crazy self collects VHS and Laserdisc. Nice. I have almost
We have an
stumbled.
insane steelbook collection.
Yeah, I almost went crazy with VHS and Laserdisc, but Steelbooks for whatever reason is what I took to. It's because at the start of it, Selena took to it too.
I'm getting back into it slowly. Like, I'm just more particular with the ones that I want now because I have mostly ones that I wanted. Moon Knight. Alright, next person who gets to pick is Elle. Elle, let me know.
Elle, let us know which of the 3 you're gonna pick up for free. You have a Marvel Masterpieces, this Judge Dredd 1990 magazine, or the Amano Batgirls. Marvel Masterpieces is signed. Jason says, I have original Star Wars on VHS, won it on this show. Yeah, back in the day, I used to sell a lot of VHSs on this show, too. Maybe I'll get back to doing that kind of stuff.
That would be fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Been trying to meet up with Cody at cons, and he hasn't been at the past couple of shows. He's been busy. That's the thing he is quite the hot ticket these days.
Next person who gets to pick is Jason. Jason, let me know. Did you see that Cody purchased his wife a Labubu?
I did not see that.
Yeah. Well, she painted a Labubu in, I think, Paris,
surprised.
which is amazing, and I want to hang it in my living room.
Pete tried to get sold there for a second. Now he's gonna chew on my soundboard.
Peach, what? You just wake up from a nap.
It says I keep thinking I'm the law every time you say Judge Dredd.
All right.
I really love
and
the
then
new
Marty
Judge Dredd.
gets the
Amano variant.
yes.
Nice. All right, time to sell things. I forgot to type this out before next
It's
giveaway.
fine. While you do that, I'm probably gonna kick Pete out because he's.
Because I closed the door so he couldn't get in here in the first place.
He literally was laying down for like the first hour of the show. He's allowed to be in here. It's just once he starts being a little.
Each purchase gets you an addition.
You just want your dad's attention, huh?
I'm a little busy right now.
It's okay. Okay, bye everyone.
I do love that cat. I can't give him attention whilst we are selling comic books. Hey, dude. Off to cook dinner. Enjoy dinner. Mark says I only have a Hugh Laserdisc original Star Wars trilogy. I need to find a decent player. Yeah, I used to have a couple players. I don't think I do anymore. I got rid of all my Laserdiscs a while back. I'm glad I did because we had a basement flood, and if I would have had Laserdisc down there, I would have been so sad. I did find one Empire Strikes Back VHS when we were cleaning out the basement. It made me sad.
Oh, that is sad. Alright. We're gonna we're gonna jump back into.
We're gonna sell comic books now.
Yeah, this one is the inappropriate, controversial Alf cover, number 48. Because it looks like he's doing things to the seal,
Sure does.
which is silly.
It's they recalled that cover. They were
Valid.
like, no. So it's pretty rare because it's recalled. That one's actually a newsstand variant of it too. So it's only a 4.5, but it's not a book you see every day.
Got Uncanny X-Men 207. Yoink. Michelle gets a star.
That's gonna be a win.
So rad. You're 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 so rad.
Michelle got a star, and it looked like she spelled ass.
You're silly. Crime Detective, which is a 1951 pre-code crime book. I was looking for a number, but there isn't one. Greg gets an R. And I have Uncanny X-Men number 300, shiny cover.
I need my cup to put names in.
No, you don't.
Thank you.
I lost my little pink bucket. I don't know where it went, so now I have to throw all the sticky notes on the floor.
That's where they go.
Yeah. Got the Green Lantern Corps, its first Kilowog, number 201. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, number 48. I could not.
Marty said, have you heard of the puppies and kittens law? They're always in charge.
This
You do
is
what they
true.
want.
Greg gets an R.
Mike, I might have more of that book somewhere. That's definitely the only copy I have right here, right now. But say Greg got an R.
Yes. Spectacular Spider-Man 147. Purgatory number 1.5. Lady Death number 6. Oh, that's cool. I like this cover. She's like very blue. Doctor Strange number 178. It's from 1968. Justice League of America number 5. It's the first Dr. Destiny
And it's the 5th ever Justice League.
and the 5th ever Justice League. Got Marvel Rivals second print number 1. Shiver in the Dark number 2 from 2002, and it's signed by Stuart Sager. Ah. Battle for the Cowl number 1 from 2009, and it's signed by Tony Daniel. Ghost Rider Captain America Fear, #1 from 1992, and it's signed by Lee Weeks. Hellblazer #70 from 1993. Who is G. Fabry cover, and it's signed by Garth Ennis.
Corey says I just met Stuart Sager at Comic-Con last week, and yeah, he's great. I've met him a couple of times.
Marty gets an A.
Good egg. Marty. Already has a name, but his name will get in the bucket again.
Got Magneto and the Magnetic Men #1. It's double signed by Jeff Matsuda and Mark Wade. Twilight Zone #21. It's Gold Key 1967. It says it's in rough condition, but it's still cool. Zombie Tramp #6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11.
It's all trades, but that company that put out those trades is now a completely defunct company, so you cannot find those anywhere.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these for $55. And the sticker says they retail for above $90. So that's a steal for all those. Honest.
Only way you're getting all that Zombie Tramp, yeah, because it's like that company is now defunct. They haven't sold comic books in a long time. What is up, Russ? Miss you, bud. Hope life is treating you well.
Boop. I will snag those. Hold on. Oh, hold on 1 second. Can you find a way to get you? Actually, I have an idea. Never mind. We'll stick these here for now. And then.
Well, they're going to Corey anyways.
Okay. Got it.
That's a pesky IRS off the back.
So, first,
Glad to hear
Russ gets an R.
it. Okay.
Then Russ gets a star. And then an A. So I think that's a win right off the bat.
I love it.
So rad. You're 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 so rad.
That was such a wrestling moment. Like, is that Russell Robinson's music? He's coming in. He gets a win right off the rip. Oh my
Okay, Corey
god.
gets the star.
We've not seen him since the IRS took him out back in January.
X-Men Annual number 8. And DC Marvel Access Part 2, starring Jubilee and Robin. Can I have this pile? Am I allowed to take from this pile? Wonderful. Wonderful. I just like to make sure because sometimes you yell at me for taking from the pile too soon.
Never.
Uh-huh. X-Men 136 Facsimile Edition promo poster. Greg gets an A. Got the New Avengers number 2. It's Sentry rips Carnage in half.
It's the issue where Sentry rips Carnage in half, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Got Jacob gets a D.
Jacob, I forgot your auction books, bud, so we'll just get those next week. I saw them afterwards and was like, oh, I forgot to put those on the shelf. It was a day. It was kind of a crazy day.
I might need a second box.
Okay, I can get you one.
We've got Mad in Your Face. Super Special Summer from 1990. This one's got a bunch of Batman and Robin on it. L gets a D and Jacob gets an R. We've got, is this supposed to say $5 or what is this supposed to say?
Yeah, there was a $5 thing on that. I don't know what happened.
Okay, it probably just fell off or something. Uncanny X-Men 285. It's the first. I don't know what that says. Jeff, your handwriting is a little funky.
Mikhail Rasputin, it's Magic and Colossus's brother.
Oh, okay. We've got Evil Ernie, Youth Gone Wild, 1992 trade. Kevin gets an A. Do you think you can get me that other box? Okay.
You right this second?
Yeah. Huckleberry Hound number 39. Mike Renner gets an R. Got Uncanny X-Men 200 Trial of Magneto. New Mutants 88 from 1990. It's McFarlane and Liefeld and second appearance of Cable. Amazing Spider-Man 291. It's a black suit cover. Special Superman number 2. Hold on, I'm making sure there wasn't. Yeah, good. A D.
A D?
Yes.
That's gonna be one.
And then L got an A. Got Mad number 280. Another poster, Emma Frost, White Queen number 1 poster. JLA, The Titans, full set 1 through 3, and they're all double signed by Derek. Derek? Is that Derek or Dennis?
Derelict. No.
I think that says Dennis. Dennis Grayson.
Yeah, Dennis Grayson and Ryan Jimenez.
Okay. So that is the full set 1 through 3, double signed for $35. Got Mike Runner first for that poster. Mike Runner gets a D. Got Dark Ride number 1. Can I take from this pile? Thank you. Got Marvel Presents Wolverine number 1.
Couple minutes till giveaway, like literally 2.
Okay. Got Generation X number 1 from 1994. It's double signed by Scott Lobdell and something Bachalo. I have no idea. It's 10. Marty gets an A. Russ gets a star.
Marty already has an A. Russell Robinson will get a star. Both their names get the bucket. I can't even read that, so I'm not putting that in there.
Thanks. Future me appreciates that. Got Magnus Robot Fighter number 25. It's a foil double signed by Bob Layton and John Ostrander. Then I think that's gonna wrap it for the giveaway. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to get any more claims in. Got Russ first for the Gen X, is that right?
Give me a second. I have to forward your screen. Yeah, I have Russell, then Aaron for Generation X, then Marty and Magnus.
So I have Russ gets an A. L gets an R.
That sounds really weird. L getting an R means this though.
And then I have Marty getting a star.
Okay.
You're so rad. 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 You're so rad.
Okay. It is giveaway time.
It is. Give me literally 2 seconds. I need to find one more giveaway book. Actually, start with these 4 and then I'll hand you one more.
All right, we got Whiteout number 2, signed by Greg Rucka. We've got Strange Academy Moon Knight number 1, The Avengers number 29 from 1966. Amazing Spider-Man 792. It's the first Maniac, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then we have Dawn 5 of 6. Anything else for me, Jeffrey?
Nope, that's it for now.
Oh, okay. First person who gets to pick is Mike Renner. Mike Renner, let me know what book you would like out of them there books. They're all sticking together. Alrighty. Next person who gets to pick is Marty. Oh god, I just yeeted my microphone too low. There we go. No, stay. Anyway, Marty, you get to pick next. Alright, next person who gets to pick is Corey. Corey, let me know what book you would like.
For a second, I thought this wasn't Mad Magazine because it has this on the back.
Oh, you thought it was that?
Yeah.
That's funny. Okie dokie. Next person who gets to pick is Russ. Russ, let me know out of those 2 books which one you would like. Here's your bucket back, or your jar, or whatever you want to call it. Alrighty, and then I picked Elle's name last, so Elle gets the Strange Academy Moon Knight. Congratulations, everybody.
All right, final round.
We're gonna start off strong with Captain America Steve Rogers, number 1. from 1998. It's variant and main cover, so 2 comics. They're all double signed by Mark Waid and Rob Garney. Yeah. The Immortal Thor number 24 variant that came out this week. It's a Marvel Rivals variant, I believe.
Yep. Tis.
Amazing Spider-Man 367. Savage She-Hulk number 10 from 1980. Alright, I have Russ first for Captain America, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, I have Russ Robinson first.
Okay. Russ gets a star. And then I have Marty for that Thor. Marty gets an R.
You're so rad. 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 You're so rad.
L gets an R. And then Russ gets an A. Okay. We've got Mad number. Sorry, Jeff put the sticky note right over the number. 288. Sensational She-Hulk 1, 2, and 3 from 1989, and number 1 newsstand. Stay there. Got Aftermath. It's a limited to 2,500 copies. It's number 1 Dynamic Forces exclusive cover. Got Spawn number 68. Greg gets a star. L gets a star. Special double-sized issue of X-Men number 137. It's the death of Jean Grey. Amazing Spider-Man 288. Got Dawn number 2. Absolute Martian Manhunter number 3.
Cupid.
Yeah, I'm curious what this looks like. Never mind, it's a really big poster. Spider-Girl #1 poster. Promotional. Greg gets an A. Mike Renner gets an R. We've got Amazing Spider-Man number 203.
Mike has an R already.
Double signed by Wolf. Wolf something. Help me out. I know Keith Pollard, but who's the Wolf guy?
Marv Wolfman and Keith Power.
Marv Wolfman. Okay, well, your handwriting is not the greatest, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know that signature.
Yeah, because we've not seen many. Just like Marv Wolfman's kind of a huge deal.
Uncanny X-Men 199. It's the first Rachel Summers. Greg, were you claiming the 203 or the what is it? 288. Let me know. Got Indiana Jones, The Further Adventures, number 4. Alrighty, Greg gets a star. Oh, just kidding. Back it up. Hold on. So Greg gets an R, and Russ gets a star.
Okay, that's still a win for Greg.
Okay.
You're so rad. 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 You're so rad.
Alright. I have Marty first for that Indiana Jones, is that right?
Yep, I have Marty, then L on the screen.
Okay. Marty gets an R.
Marty has an R already. but okay.
Okay. Got Secret Young Just... Or wait. What? There's too many words that are just like jammed together. What is that supposed to be? Is it Secret Young Justice or...
Secret Young Justice Files and Origins. Secret Files and Origins Young Justice.
Okay, gotcha. See, that's why I was wondering if you're supposed to read it that way.
Yeah.
Number 1 from 1999. It's signed by Daryl Banks. It's very anime cover. I know I say that every time, but it's very anime. Punisher 1 through 5, all signed by John Ostrander. It's from 1995. Am I allowed to pick from this pile?
Yep. Go for it.
We've got Gru the Wanderer, number 5 from 1985. We've got Deathmate, Yellow number 1, signed by Bernard Chang. Alright, L, I'm assuming you mean Punisher. I'm stuck to the microphone. If so, L gets a star.
You're so rad. You're so rad. You're so rad. You're so rad. You're so rad.
Cool.
You're so rad.
Where is Young Justice? There it is. And Russ gets a star as well.
You're so rad. You're so rad. You're so rad. You're so rad. You're so rad.
This is interesting.
You're so rad.
Is this Hitler being tortured in hell?
Yes.
That's great. Anti-Hitler Comics #1 from 1992 says America's comic book war against Nazism. Nazism. I can't say that word. That's cool. It's got Hitler being tortured.
Did you say Hiller?
I said Hitler. I slurred a little bit. Sorry. Hi, William.
What's up, man?
Elle gets a store. Jeff, I'm going to recommend that you don't look at your texts unless you want to get very angry.
And my text?
Yeah. I said don't. Don't do it right now. Yeah, so you got the star, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then after that, a D.
For L?
Yes.
Not for my 15-year-olds.
No. No.
Okay.
My chest hurts, bro. I got like instant chest pains when I read that. I don't. We've got a 15-year-old that's not doing great in school, and
yeah.
we're just trying, and we don't know what to do. Gonna keep trying, though. I mean, we can't because the school year's over, but.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Batman, Son of the Demon, first sprint from 1987. What does that mean? What are you gonna do?
Oh, guess who gets to do cross country now?
Like track?
No, cross country. Cross country, you have to like run like 3 to 5 miles in a go.
What does that solve? That doesn't solve anything. That doesn't make them better at the subjects they're failing. Marty said summer school. I second summer school. But like when you're the person who has to take them to summer school, it becomes more of a punishment to us than it does to them.
Which is why we're also going to sign them up for cross country.
Lordy Lord, okay. I don't know what that is, but you know what? You've been a parent longer than I have, so. Greg gets an A. And William gets an R.
Hi, William. I don't know if I said hi. I kind of blacked out there for a second.
Yeah, we both lost consciousness briefly.
Feels good to put Bill's name in the bucket, though. Put Bill in the bucket.
We've got Savage She-Hulk number 18 from 1981 newsstand. Another lemon issue of Mad. Number 279. Dark Ages number 2 variant. It's a X23. It's cool. The Jetsons. This is number 32. Marty said agreed with cross country. Yeah, I don't have any context for what that is besides track. So
It's all long distance running, like
Okay.
around town. Like you have to run like 4 miles every time.
and what's going to happen if they don't, because you know that they're just going to be like, I don't want to, and then
That's gonna be between them and their coach, which is like
oh
that,
goodness. Okay.
because I'm.
It's like it does build character if that's the case. I do worry that it'll be another like, oh, I don't have the energy then to do these other things that like I need to do, like study for summer school.
That'll be between them and their coach, because they're gonna have to stay eligible for cross country.
Oh my lord. Okay. Russ gets an R. And I have Melzak first for the Dark Ages. Melzak gets an A.
Kevin says it's track without a track, basically, yeah, and all long distance train. Did you see that kid from Onstead? Oh, we already talked about this.
Yeah, we already talked about
Do you guys see that kid from Onstead? For those of you that aren't local, Onstead's a town kind of around here. And that kid ran an 800 in 2 minutes with in 5 milliseconds, which is the 5th fastest a kid has ever run it in the United States, which is insane.
Melzak said, is it a case of them not wanting to do the schoolwork or a case of them needing assistance with the schoolwork? It's difficult to kind of because I was in the camp of oh, we just need to assist them more and more and more and more. But it's like all 3 of us as parents have brought out every possible stop that we could to be supportive and helpful. And it's like, it doesn't seem to be helping. And it's like, it does kind of seem like, I hate saying that it seems like they just don't want to, but it really does seem like they just don't want to.
You know what else they're not going to want to do? Run cross country.
They're just gonna straight up sit down. I can see it now. Wolverine number 8 or 400 variant edition. Cyclops X-Men number 4. That's a really cool cover. Moby Dick number 5. The New Warriors. It's full set number 25, which is double signed by Fabian Nicieza. Yeah. And then 22, 23, and 24 is also signed by Fabian Nicieza. And I don't know who is the other person that signed it. If you could figure that out for me, that would be lovely.
Give me a moment.
Okay. Jeff's gonna figure that out. Marty said, how did they do with homework when COVID locked us down? Yeah, I don't know that. I wasn't around for that.
Well. Who else am I? This one?
Yeah, I need to know who. I know it's signed by Fabian, but there's another person who it's signed by. And I need to know who.
I don't know.
Okay. Jacob gets an A.
It's only
Melzak
that first
gets a
one that's
D.
double signed, though. The rest of them are just signed by.
Okay, hold on.
Jacob gets a what?
Jacob got an A and Melzak got a D.
You're so rad. You're so rad. You're so rad. You're so rad.
Melzak has a D already.
Sorry.
You're so rad.
Get their names in the bucket, though.
We've got X-Men 205. Purg number 5, signed by Frank Parr. Transformers Armada number 14. Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man 186. Mad number 293. What are these?
Those are the ones you wanted me to look at.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yep. And then we
These are
got.
the end of the books, and then
Okay.
these are the giveaways.
Okay, cool. Got New Warriors full set, the one that I was talking about earlier. The number 25 is double signed, and the number 22, 23, and 24 is signed for sure by Fabian Nicieza.
Melzak, that could be some of what's going on, but that doesn't paint the full picture because we're kind of struggling all over the place. We'll figure
William
it
gets
out.
an R.
William gets an R. William has an R already.
I'm sorry.
Man can't show up till late, and you just give him letters he already has.
I'm sorry. Okay. Marvel 296.
All right, we have a small handful of books left, and then we'll do final giveaways.
Greg gets a D. And then L gets a star.
That's gonna be another win.
You're so rad. 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 You're so rad.
All right, last handful of books.
Jacob got an A. Was this one up already? I don't know.
I don't believe
I don't think so. It's Mad 293. We've got Purgatory 1 and 2 set for $5. We've got Ascension number 1 preview from 1997. It's double signed by Bat and D. Heisler. Uncanny X-Men 167. Deathmate Red number 1 from 1993. It's signed by Marat Michaels. Got X-Mutants number 7.
Signed.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
Mhm.
Signed by Tim DeZahn. Got Uncanny X-Men 211.
Mike's going for both those Purgators.
Are you going for the purgatories or Purg? Because there was Purg too.
Oh, there's Purg?
Yeah.
Oh, probably Purg then. I didn't know there was something just called Purg.
Yeah, I don't know what you did with those. But, it's right there.
They're right there.
Got an R for those.
Okay. Alright, he has an R already. We got in the bucket.
Alright.
Russ gets in the bucket for that Ascension. Melzak gets in the bucket for the Uncanny 167. You're throwing
It's all
comics
falling
down
down,
the floor.
Sorry. Russ gets a D.
Mike says Purgatory. Does that mean you want both, or you wanted the Purgatory and not the Purg? Let us know.
Yeah.
Who got a D?
Russ.
I knew,
And
know
then-
your new Facebook name says Russ, and it's not Russell, but I refuse to.
I need that Uncanny 167. Where did it go?
Is it this stuff?
It might be. Oh wait, I think it's right here. Yeah, it is. Okay, just Purgatory.
Okay. So not Purg, but Purgatory.
Alright, hold up.
I was right the first time.
Melzak got an A.
Melzak has an A. But he got in the bucket.
And then Mike Renner got an A for the 1 and 2.
Oh, well, that's a win.
You're so rad. 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 You're so rad.
This book is funny. It's Mad number 248. It's sitting there with like a roasted pig at a vet's office, and look at the people's faces. They're like, what the fuck? Like, that lady is side-eyeing him hard. She's like holding onto her cat for dear life.
Russell says it does seem weird to have you guys call me Russ. Yeah.
I know, I'm sorry. My brain just like sees the name, and I'm just like,
That's the name.
yeah. It's just, I have very literal thinking.
All right. Giveaway time. There's a set of 4 in this giveaway pile, by the way.
Okay.
Kevin's gonna grab that mad though as you're.
All right. Kevin gets an A.
Where's Kevin at? Oh, Kevin has an A already, but it'll get his name in the bucket. Better Russ than something else. I suppose that's fair. Okay.
Okay. Alright. First giveaway book, we have Batman Hush. Or Batman Hush 2.
Yeah, Batman Hush Part 2 is coming out right now. They're all selling above cover too, but we have plenty at the shop. Just come grab them.
Yeah. Whisper, whisper. Uncle Scrooge, number 83. Got Codename Strike Force 11, signed by Billy Tan. We've got Mad 294, creepy ass snowman cover. We've got Thunder Mace. Thunder Mace? Thunder.
Yeah.
Okay. Thunder Mace signed by Robert A. Gracious. I have no idea. Sorry. And then Amazing Spider-Man 287.
Look at that old school black suit cover with him and Daredevil.
And then we have the Amazing Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's the new
The new series that's coming out right
series
now.
that's coming out right now.
Issue 5 came out today, and that's
Yeah.
the set of the first 4.
And we have Battle Beast 1 and 10 for number one. I don't
Yeah.
know why I said for number one. I meant to say number one.
All right, who's picking first?
I don't know. First person who gets to pick is Jacob.
While Jacob picks something out, I just posted a link to our referral link for Whatnot. We're live on Whatnot every Saturday night, and if you follow that link, it'll give you $15 free to buy from us. If you use that money though and buy from somebody else, it'll still give us money. So click that link, please and thank you. Sign up. Come hang out with us to doing more of this Saturday night over on Whatnot. It's a fun time.
It is.
Same time slot, 8 to 10.
I sometimes buy Labubus while we do that.
She sometimes buys Labubu.
Because it's a less demanding job than having to
Yeah,
write on sticky notes.
I'm doing more of the work for that show.
Well, I feel like the work is pretty equally
ASM Classic. For Jacob. Who's picking next?
L.
L, you're picking next. While L is picking, that link there, twitch.tv/dorkduck is our Twitch. That's where we're live doing a morning show. Most mornings, usually it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. It just hasn't been this week because we're crazy busy with doing super crazy spring cleaning here at the house. But most weeks we are live with the morning show. Most mornings on there, you can come check us out. Also, if you're already an Amazon Prime person, you can click a couple things once you're there and subscribe to us for free, and that gives us money. It doesn't cost you anything. New Spider-Man, the 1 through 4 set. All right.
Nice. Next person who gets to pick is Jacob. Jacob, let me know what books you would like.
All right. Patreon.com/dorkduck. I'm also spamming there. That's our Patreon. Helps keep the lights on around here. It's the price of one comic book a month. Plus you get a bunch of extra stuff with it, whether it be stickers or other content we've done or other content we're going to do or all sorts of shenanigans. Maybe I'll just film my kid running cross country and put it on the Patreon. Maybe, probably not. That seems a scotch too far. But yeah, patreon.com/dorkduck. $5 a month and helps a lot to stabilize things around these parts. Yeah. Plus people get like Hot Dog Jeff stickers and Hot Dog Jeff shirts and all sorts of shenanigans through there.
Yeah. I think we should do something with me on it next. I don't
Okay.
want to be a hot dog, though.
You don't want to be a hot dog?
I would like to not be a hot dog.
Apparently, after my kid donned the hot dog costume for the Free Comic Book Day video, everyone calls her Hot Dog Hunter.
Yeah, everyone at her school calls her a hot dog hunter. All right. Next person who gets to pick is Greg. Greg, let me know what book you would like.
Taco? Oh, you're saying that
Me
is-
dressed as a taco?
That would actually be kind of funny, like Hot Dog Jeff and Taco Lena.
Or a hamburger?
Taco Lena sounds like a fucking like a wrestler or a superhero.
It
though.
does. It does. But
Next to the ring, it's Taco Lena.
our kid's mom has a cat named Taco, so that's like the only thing I can think of when I hear the word taco in not taco context.
Show them, please. There's a Battle Beast 1 in 10, a Mad Magazine 1990, with Doogie Howser stuff in it, apparently. Codename Strikeforce, signed by one Billy Tan. Yeah. And an old 15-cent Uncle Scrooge. Melzek says, if you were a hot dog and you were starving, would you eat yourself? Because I know I would.
I don't understand that reference.
It's Will Ferrell used to do impressions of like this crazy news guy. Code?
Thank you.
Who's picking next?
William. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell.
That was loud. That's
William,
intense.
You can pick next. You get to pick. Sorry for yelling. I'm really stressed out.
You're really stressed out?
Yeah.
Because of the kid stuff? Or
I mean, that's probably a variable.
the downside of cross country is that they practice all summer and you have to be there at like 6 a.m.
Like, I have to be there? Like, parents have to be there?
No, I will drive the kid out there. I'm looking forward to it.
You better make them, like, good protein-filled breakfasts. I'll get up and do that. That'll be my contribution to all this nonsense. I just don't see how that's gonna help. It's not... I don't think they have that kind of brain that, like, hard labor pushes them to...
Hard labor pushes everyone.
Okay.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, but, like, what are they gonna do? Their coach is gonna yell at them, and then they're gonna be like, I don't care because I don't care about what this coach thinks of me. And then they're just gonna drop out of it.
They're not going to drop out of it.
So what? Like, they're being like forced? Like, the coach is gonna force them to get up and do it? They can't do that. We live in 2025. They can't force them to do that. Maybe back in the day, but I don't think Marty gets to pick next. by the
Marty,
way.
you get to pick next.
I don't think now that, like, and I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with that statement. I'm just saying I don't think they're allowed to be, like, hard on them anymore.
Oh, what happened to Thunder Mace?
What?
Russell said Thunder Mace should be available. No one picked it yet. That's a good point. Did it
Oh, I might have grabbed it on accident.
it might be behind one.
What the hell? Where did it go?
I remember you being like, how do I read this?
Huh? Am I, like, losing my mind? Oh, I think... Yeah, it got picked with the Amazing Spider-Mans. It was behind the Amazing Spider-Mans.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
That
that's
was
still
you,
up there.
Jeff. Not me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Thunder Mace is still available. It's signed. Marty's going for the Mad.
Okay. Alright. And the next person who gets to pick is William.
William says Harry Carey trying to pronounce Andre Caligari is always a fun time. Yeah. Russ said maybe with the Spideys. That's where they were.
Yeah, Jeff
thought.
grabbed all of them at once because he's bad at his job.
It's true. Marty said free manual labor for the shop. We've tried that.
It's like this, they just won't do the things. And, like...
It's kind of hard to not run, though, when everyone around you is running. And they make the
Oh,
whole...
you'd be surprised. I was that kid. I would walk my miles in gym class.
No, they make the whole team wait till everybody finishes every practice. So, like, they will all
So
be...
then all the other kids are going to be mean to our kid because they're not running. And then that's going to make them run because they're afraid of other kids being mean to them. That's not going to teach them anything. That's going to make them afraid. This is not good.
Well, maybe we'll approach our grades better next year.
Oh my god. Out of fear.
We've tried it the nice way. We're now doing it
know,
my way.
I know, but I don't like it. I don't have that in me, man. I'm not that kind of person. Anyway, Russ, you get the Uncle Scrooge. Because William picked that face. Okay.
Congratulations. Nell says I'd fall down saying heat stroke.
Listen, don't give them any ideas. Our kid would probably do that.
Hey guys, thank you so much. We'll be back live with this show next Wednesday night. We'll be live Saturday night with the Whatnot show. Also, Watch the Facebook page because Saturday we will do a buy post by comment auction. But otherwise, we love you all. Be honest, be kind, be useful, live a good fucking life. Michelle says, have a good night. Everything. I'm going to assume that meant everyone.
Yeah.
Kevin says, different things motivate different people. I've seen people do crazy things to accomplish things I couldn't care less about. That is true.
That is very true.
All right. Love you all. Have a wonderful evening.
Goodbye.